Okay, I'm here. Am I coming in loud and clear? Am I coming in loud and clear? We've been having some problems, y'all. Hold on, I'm coming. I hope everybody's having a lovely weekend. A lovely weekend. I'm just trying to see myself. All right. Oh, thank you, Greta. Okay, I can't see my chat. Thank you. Hey, okay, thank you so much. Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope y'all having a good evening. You know, I've been later in the day. So, we had clients. We had new people come in today. If y'all are tuned in, Leisha and Carrie are here. We have one person visiting. And we got, honey, these lights ain't no joke. One person visiting, Carrie, and we have Leisha, who's moving here, who has moved here, looking for a place, and so we'll be doing that this week. I will bring y'all coverage, you know I will, of things that we do, and we didn't get to take a chance to take a picture at the airport, so I'll make sure that we get that done too, so you can check them out. Hey, Spiritual Sanctuary, thank you for being here. Thank everybody for being here. You know, I've been kind of late on these Sundays, been out here humping, right? So this, tonight, we're just talking about this light situation that's going on in Merida. Give me just a minute. I'm going to pull up some information that's going to help you all when you visit, to help you assimilate, adapt, because I tell you, it's a pretty big curve. And I'm 3 years, y'all, believe it or not. I'll be starting the completion of my second year next month and going into my third year. Unbelievable. It has happened so quickly. A lot of y'all been with me the whole ride. Frozen water. That's right. Come on and put it in the chat. Somebody say something. Put it in the chat, honey. Tips and tricks. That's what we're talking about. Because right now it's still May. And although it's hot, it is not as hot as it will get. You can believe me when I tell you. This is, we doing pretty good. It's still a little cool at night. But I'm going to tell you what happens. And that's the humidity. These are the things that happen with the humidity, and it changes the whole game. So as long as we have limited humidity or low humidity, we are really good. It's comfortable. It may be a little warm. Those of us, thank you so much, Greta. Those of us who live in warmer climates know what I'm talking about. However, these places are really dry compared to the humidity. We talking about 100% humidity in Merida, which increases the heat index. So even though, and I know y'all see, I know y'all see all of these posts on Facebook. If you're on there, you're seeing these posts where people posting the temperature 106, 111, 150. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. And you should not be out in it by any means. Don't do it. Don't do it. Take precaution. If you have to go out, take notes. If you have to go out, Houston's power has been out for like 4 days. Really? Oh man. It's May, right? Even in Houston. So You guys are getting a little bit of a break. A little bit of a break. Imagine if it were July, right? So let me find this list. So we're going to go through, as soon as I can pull it up on my telephone, a list of things that we can do during the filtering months and with the outages. So this type of stuff happens every year. This is my third summer and it happens every year. This is something first and foremost that you should know. Ain't no getting around it. Most of the time it depends on the frequency of the rain. You know, the weather has a lot to do with it. And how long the lights are out. And also what has to do with it is where you're located. And I found that out recently. I was not aware of that. But since your girl has moved 4 times in 2 years, I've been able to get around a little bit, right? Thank you, spiritual. Thank you. Oh, I'm so happy to be here with y'all. I'm glad you're here with me. I told you I've been running late. Y'all be hanging with a sister. So I have been able to live on several sides of town. Southeast, which was in Emiliano. And then, who is that? Anjanae? Who is that? Angie. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's okay, because here's the caveat. It depends on where you are. Now, Cortez made a video over there on Move Abroad and Thrive where he was cleaning the pool. If you haven't seen it, take a look at it. And he talked about his power being out. He was out for 14 hours. Okay? And this was, I want to say 3 to 4 nights ago. 14 hours. Now me, I'm in Monte Cristo. We were out for 5 minutes. Okay? That's the difference. Now, I'm going to say this, and I don't know if it's right or wrong, because y'all know I'm still learning, right? I don't know if it's the neighborhood, because I've told y'all this is a little bit of step up as far as the neighborhood. My apartment is small, it's comfortable, it's cool. But I'm surrounded by these mini mansions, big mansions. You will see when you come here, they have houses that take up the whole block. It just keep going. And it's behind a wall, so you can't really see it. You can see maybe the top, but it's like baller status. And here they don't build up, they build out, right? They don't build up, they build out. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all can't see my face. Boop. Here I am. So they don't build up. In the States, we have a tendency to build high rises, and they're starting to do that here. But more so, these big houses are out, so they take up the whole block, and you can't see nothing. And it'll have a big door, double hand door where you come to. So it's amazing. And I've seen some houses in this neighborhood, and Google Earth, we got cameras all over in Merida, so you can always see. Exactly, location is what it's about. I often go on Google Earth and put in Merida Monte Cristo. And you can see the Montes that are together. Monte Bayo, Monte Videjo, Monte Real. It's a cluster, right? So, and you can actually see, probably better than I can, zooming in or whatever, how the houses look and how they differ in each colonial. Because if I go up the street and go around the roundabout, I'll end up in Monte Bayo. And the houses are still varied, but not as much over here. So when I look to move, or when you look to move, these are things, honey. Mary came ready. She knew what she wanted. She knew where she wanted to live, right? She did some major researching. And between that and the information that I give you guys, it will start you off a little ahead of the game. Instead of just coming here and not knowing nothing. Even if you can say, oh yeah, I heard of that area. Oh yeah, I saw that area on Google Maps, right? And so My girlfriend asked me, was I moving, because it's some very much smaller space than any of the houses that I've been in. She's like, what about the space? And I told y'all, I'm on a computer. This is my space. So I don't need a lot of extra space to clean, the upkeep, a backyard, a gardener. Less is more. That's the last live we did, right? So it's still comfortable over here. I have heard my neighbors upstairs, but no walking, maybe if they drop something. Excuse me. So where you live impacts, I think, from my experience, the type of service that you receive. Its location and how old the building is. Older neighbors were out and out more often compared to newer. I lived in older neighborhood in Texas, and every storm power will go. So this ain't America. I keep saying that over and over. This is not the United States. I live in a very upscale neighborhood as far as the mansions. So I don't want to talk too much because I don't want to be demonetized. But if you know the history of Mexico and the activities that go on in Mexico, come through between the lines with me, then the people who did that in the other parts of Mexico, they come here and retire. Okay? Come with me. So, Merida is peaceful on purpose. Merida is the second safest city in North America on purpose. Merida is heavily protected on purpose. Okay? Okay. There will be no violence in Merida. There will be no killings in Merida. There will be none of that. Ain't no police cars. They drive around in like we would call F-150, like big dually trucks. Like, it's not a joke. With the cage on the back and the machine gun. So you can come get it if you want it. Nobody will never go to the mall and shoot up because they are already there. Okay? The presence. Now see, old school. Back in the day, we used to have police that patrol the neighborhood. And for my Gen X boomers, if y'all know what I'm talking about, maybe elder millennials, I think it was before y'all. We had people that were on the beat. The police was on the beat. That was your neighborhood. And what it did was build relationships between the community and law enforcement. You knew Officer Johnny by his name. You knew him. You didn't need his badge number. You didn't need his ID. He was on the beat every day. He knew the people that lived in the neighborhood, right? So long ago. For my people who are young and who are watching, that's what we had. In the communities that we have in law enforcement was not like it is now. It was not. They were in the neighborhood patrolling right alongside guardian angels, if anybody remembers those, right? Right? You don't want no smoke in Merida. So this is, I often talk about how Merida is kind of retro. I do feel like it's 1977 with a gang of technology because it's that cohesiveness. It's the love. It's watching out for one another. It's the police not with you. It's another level because they on the beat. Okay, so the other night I ordered from Mercado Libre. Mercado Libre. That is the Amazon of Mexico. Okay, they in the little yellow truck. So when you come here, consider, and it's hella cheaper than Amazon, but it has the same things. Amazon.com gonna take you a week to get your stuff. Sign up for Amazon Mexico. You'll get it in maybe 2 days, 2 to 3 days. Mercado Libre, you can get it the same day or the next day. And you don't have to join nothing. You don't have to pay a fee. They came, they took my package to the wrong location. It was just down the street, a 5-minute walk. I walked down the street in my pajamas. Okay? With flip-flops. And when I bent them corners, the police was right there. It was about 5 of them sitting in the big truck with the machine. And I don't know how they do it, but here they gear up like they have a mask on. Ain't no pretty uniforms. I need you to understand. Ain't no pretty uniforms. Ain't no holster on the side. And brand new cars with a... No, ma'am, sir. No, they got the mask up to here. You can't see nothing but this. It'll be 150 degrees outside. And they got the long black sleeves. I mean, geared up. Come get some. So you got to understand, it's a different ball game when you get down here. It's for real. So Merida is not overly policed because they have a presence. They don't react. They're proactive instead of reactive. So they already at the mall in the parking lot. Roll up. What's up? What you got? What you doing? So anybody coming in, they're going to come right bang out. No, they don't want it. And then you see them. And then on the highway, they ride with the lights on. Not because you need to pull over, just because they want you to let you know we are here. And another thing they do, if y'all didn't see it in the other video, they change your tires. So you don't need AAA. You could just call 911, which is still 911 in Merida, and the police will come and change your tire. They surely will. It's written in the law. Okay, sorry. Back to the outages. So, the Mercado Libre. So, it depends on where you live. Cortez didn't have no electricity for 14 hours. Mine went out for about 5 minutes, and then it was back on. Every day in the last week or so, the lights have gone out every day. This happens every year. The intensity of it and the frequency of it depends on where you are, obviously. So when I was in Chaberna, the longest time I went out was for 4 hours. Other than that, it would go off for maybe 10 minutes and come back on. 20 minutes, come back on. Emiliano, very little bit. Very little. A few times and then right back on. Emiliano, Zapata Oriente is southeast over by Concal, by Cortez. I'm extremely north now. I'm on this side of Central. So I'm northwest, norte, right? So older, I don't think it depends on if the neighborhood is older or newer. Because I was in Los Americas, and this Los Americas 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you also have Ditsia out there. You have Tamazon Norte out there. Gran Santa Fe is out there. These are the cities that are outside of the periferical. Look at the map in Merida video, and I'll show you the map in a visual. So outside of the peripheral, which y'all know if y'all been following my journey, looking at my videos, that's where I can't be. Because I need this. I need total play. So ain't no glitches. So I got data. So it never turns off. No outages because it's fiber optics. So for those of you who have Verizon, you know fiber optics. And AT&T Uverse in some areas have fiber optics. So it's fiber optics, which means underground, ain't nothing coming in and doing nothing. So, but Telmex and Phantom is the one that goes out. Even if the lights don't go out, they'll just have outages. The only time Total Play go out is when the electricity goes out. And when the electricity comes back on, it comes back on too. So this area seems to be saturated with Total Play. I think they taking over the whole game. So this is some of the things you should have so you keep connectivity. I'm telling you this for a reason. If you're inside the peripheral, get that Total Play. Gonna cost you a couple of extra dollars, but when I tell you it's worth it, I mean it. These are tips and tricks for the out when the lights go out. Nice. Now here's the thing: the lights don't have to go out. Okay, let's rewind it. FYI, if you don't know, rainy season is from July to October every year in Merida. That means it's going to rain every day. 5 minutes, 5 hours. Who knows? You can look at the weather and determine, and you can look at the radar and see for yourself. I just let it roll. I like the rain. But it is going to happen. Every year it's the rainy season. Okay, just like when it snows for my people in snow areas. So things to prepare for, right? And we had the bag of ice comments if y'all have some ideas. But see, this is the thing I want y'all to understand. It produced a song. It's so different here preparing than in the States. It's like different. You in tremendous heat. You got this humidity popping. In the States, you may be able to open a window in the summer. You can't open no windows. Then you got to contend with the insects, the geckos, couple of iguanas walking across the road. Believe me, some people want to argue with me about the heat. I tell them, okay, come here in July or August and tell me again about the heat. Because most places I live have had dry heat, and this is the wettest. The absolute, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to keep it real. You know that's what we do here. It's not going to stop me from living here, though. I just want to interject that. But it is the most humidity I've ever felt. And I've lived in mostly dry Nevada, California. Seattle is, the rain frequency is parallel to Seattle. So keep that in mind. So here goes some things that have been going on since these outages. Also keep in mind your CFE bill, like everything's included here most places except electricity. So we were talking today about how to run your electricity to keep your prices low. That is a thing here. You know, we don't have central air. We have the units up top in each room. So each one produces its own beautiful bill. I've seen electric bills, 13,000 pesos. Okay? And we looking at about how much is what's the dollar today, y'all? How much is the dollar today? How much is the dollar worth? It's not good. It's 1660. So it used to be 20 to 1. Every 1 USD equals 20 pesos. Now it's 16.60 cents. So 16 cents, 17 cents, short of 17 cents. So we down 40. Well, 40 would make it 17. So we down about $3.30, 40 cents. $3.40, which is significant. Why? Because when you add zeros, the whole game changed. When you go from buying a soda to paying your rent, the whole game changed, right? So use your converter to get used to the difference. It was up to 17.16 a couple of weeks ago, which was great. That's the time to go withdraw money from the bank, pay a bill, get out your rent money. Things make moves when the peso is high. I would advise if you have medical problems, you definitely need to buy a generator. Amazon has small ones, from small just for your phone, or a big one, or for big one for a whole. Okay, so I have a solar powered phone charger. They are extremely cheap, extremely cheap. I know I don't know. I don't want to ill speak, but I'm just saying generator thing, maybe get one in Mexico. Because I don't know what the difference in, if it's gas generated, is the gas here? I don't know. Research that generator thing. Because I don't know many people that have them, except the hotels. So we had an Airbnb situation like we had before, and we had to go over there to Ebis, always there to help me. I appreciate them having my name at the front desk when they ain't gonna say who. They be like, oh yeah, Tia Niki, no problem. Here you go, discount. What's up? And they were crowded because this is another thing. Cortez talked about Kim want to go to the hotel. So when the lights go out here, if you're in a real rural area. Now here's the thing. It's not rich area versus poor, which is kind of crazy here. It's differently structured. it's or a newer neighborhood versus an older neighborhood, right? I've lived in an older neighborhood, and they was out less frequently. What's his name? Cortez is Caquel. That's brand new, right? So, and then Zitsia, my girlfriend is in Zitsia. Hers are on, when mine are off. So it's from my understanding, there are two different electrical grids in Merida, one in the south and one in the north. So we get oversaturated, like when people run, because there's people running their AC in the daytime. Don't think it ain't when it is. So I was telling y'all the 13,000 pesos, that's what we were looking up. How much is that today? That's $783, ladies and gentlemen, for an electric bill. How about that? $783.62. You ready? And then you paying your rent on top of that. That's more than your rent. You could have your rent you somewhere for $450 and have a $783. And the person that I'm talking about that had that bill was in a 2-bedroom apartment. So it's the frequency. So here's your ticket from 7, maybe later, 10 p.m. to about 6 in the morning. Run it, because you're going to need it to sleep. You ain't going to be able to sleep without it, period. It's too hot. It's too humid. You'll pass out. I'm just letting you know the truth. Even for my warm-blooded people. Cold-blooded people who are chilly and need jackets, because my mama's like that. She'd be like, turn it on. The only thing is that you'll set it higher. Some people set it at 22 Celsius. Remember, with Celsius and kilograms and kilometers in Mexico. Not Fahrenheit. So hers is a little higher, 26, 27. Mine is 25, but I've seen people on 20 Celsius. So I'll have a large solar power generator. Solar power is good. It's good to have Amazon selling for $900, but a coupon off for $400. But take it off right away. So at checkout is $500, and it's good to have. In Merida, it's good to have. Solar paneled homes on apartments are good to have. The only thing is if it goes out at night, which was Cortez's situation, that's why they were in the dark, because the lights went out at night. So I don't know. I'm going to ask him, because I want to know. If you got solar, hey Sharon, if you got solar, and you all day you are, what do they call it? For your solar panels, you getting juice, for lack of a better word. At night, they ain't working, and you in the dark. I thought solar panels, is it tied in the system? So if the lights go out, it don't matter. I'm going to ask him these questions, y'all. If you got questions you want me to ask about the solar panels, the generators, put them in the comment section so I can give y'all some answers. Because I want to know, too, before I purchase one. And does it make a difference if it's America or the United States, because we're in America, North America, the United States are here, compatibility-wise. We still in North America, so it should be the same plug, the same thing. What about the gas? Do you have a choice to have gas? Cortez don't have the backup batteries. Thank you, Lenora. Thank you. Okay, the battery of the solar panel runs on electric, I believe. Answers coming through. Thank you so much, y'all. Put them in there. Because how much do I want to invest? You know what I'm saying? Or do we want to invest in solar panels because we need them backup batteries? These are solar panels. I would stay away from gas. Oh, yeah. And it's hot here. You got a point. Gas scares me. I feel they're dangerous. I feel that. Because, in the States, it would had generators. It'd be in the wintertime, right? So it's like cold. We don't be tripping for those of us who have them outside or whatever. But with it being hot here and the power going out, not in the winter, but in the summer, how about that? Catch me outside. Catch me inside. If you got solar, you'll still lose power according to Cortez because you're still on the grid. Now, Tanya, hey Tanya, that's what I thought. I was like, is it still tied into the electrical grid? So if it goes off, it don't matter. The only thing the solar panels really do is help you reduce your electrical bill. That's what I thought. I just didn't want to speak out of turn. The solar generator I'm speaking of is portable. Yes, I have one of those. However, the system, this is not the United States, so the system is structured differently. Hey, Tonya. Glad to see you, girl. Yeah, I'll find out what generators we can use, y'all. I'm gonna send Cortez a message on the phone when I get up. I'll send him a voice message and ask him and tell him to also tell his people on his channel so you'll find both of us have the same information, right? Because this is important. It's important. Straight facts. People got at the hotel. The hotel was almost sold out with locals because they didn't have electricity. So you looking at places like out there in Kanasine, which is like rural Zitsia, some of those areas that are newer cities, like whoever said that they haven't even built the structure for it. But oddly enough, lights go out a lot in Central. I've been walking down Paseo de Mateo, and that's the first part of Merida, right? So I think it's universal, y'all. Just look, let's go through this list. It's getting late. Let's go. I know y'all gotta go to work and go to sleep, and I'm tired. We picked up everybody from the airport, and they finally got an Airbnb, so they are good. I've been over there. It's nice, and y'all will see them. We going out Wednesday to look at houses, and I'm gonna take y'all with me. How about that? Catch me outside. Okay, I'm going to just read what's on the thing and see what we got here. So, Buena Dia, and I would like to also give acknowledgement to Ambiola from the Merida, Black Merida group. If you're not a part of it, please join it. I'll put the, up in here, the link. I feel like I need an apartment that has solar panels in the area with less incidence of exactly. And that's the goal, to find out what areas are least affected or minimally affected. There ain't none gonna be not affected. That's imaginary dreamland. However, like here, 5 minutes versus Concal 14 hours, right? Yeah. All info from, look at Cortez's video of him at the pool. Yes, solar panel still connected to the grid, right? But with a generator, you still need it connected with backup battery, which is super expensive. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, he said he was going to invest in a generator because the batteries was too expensive. So y'all hear that the batteries for the solar panels themselves, I priced them. They like $10,000 a panel. For real. I was like, what? Can I get a quarter of a panel? He said he was going to. Yeah. Man. So I guess now at this time, when I be talking, my friends say you be blowing up Merida, you be making it bigger than it is. But it's that big to me because of what I've been through, homelessness. So this is like dreamland for me, right? So I want to say prepare. And the good thing is, and I'm going to read this. The good thing is that this is only for three payments, 3 CFE electric bills. That's it. And then it goes back to being cool. Then you don't have no CFE bills. You go through November, December, January, it get kind of chilly. February, March, April. So you 6 months, 7 months with no electric bill, or a very, very small one. During those months, save anyway, as if you had a bill or half the bill. So you can afford to kick that air off when the summertime comes. Because you're only looking at, it's going to get crispy at the end of this month. It'll start crispifying. It's coming. Me and the locals talk about it in the Uber. We be like, mucho calor, Julio. Oh, it's coming. Because it's coming. June. Yeah. July, firecrackers out your ass. August is going to be some popping off. All this is water. It's going to clear all your pores and make you lose weight, and you're going to love it. And just drink a lot of water and go to the mall that always has electricity. The hotel always have electricity, and that's where everybody go when the lights go out. Let's go. Catch me outside. Let's get in. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. And they go to the mall and they eat and they sit in all the chairs and you can't find nowhere to sit. And they go to the movies and they all sit around at the, I found out it's not the Galleria Mall, it's the Galleria Mall. How about that? It's the Galleria Mall. What's happening? Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still hear me? What is going on? Why is that on the screen? That ain't supposed to be there. Let's delete it. Yes. Okay, thank you, Greta. You should be able to see me. It might be just me. Hold on, let me go back in. Yeah, it was just me. I was like, what's going on with the screen? I'm sorry. Yes, firecrackers out the ass. It's going to happen. Thank you so much, y'all. I had lost myself over here on because I can't see the chat over here. So, end of May. April is still beautiful. The beginning of May is warm, but it ain't. It's good. But the end of May, thank you, Tina. June, July, August, September, the humidity decreases quite a bit. Even August, you can feel it pull up a little bit. September, you feel it pull up some more. October is good. November is good. December, January, February, March, April. So remember that the bills are every 2 months here. That's why you only get 3.5 bills, because if you build every 2 months. So save for them so you can be, and then we're going to follow the advice that I'm about to read. Go to the mall, go to the movies. All of these places have electricity. It'll probably be crowded. I ain't going to lie. This place is very, very social. Families go out. They go out. They just go out at nighttime. Don't nobody come out in the day. Okay, so Buenos Dias. This is for the heat and the AC. Buenos Dias. It seems that we have all been experiencing atypical amount of power outages as the temps continue to rise. We all know that heat stresses even the best power systems. And being as there is no end to the high temps in sight, I'm hoping that the community can help reduce stress on the grid by taking these few easy steps. And then, of course, add to the list in the comment if you got some stuff. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate you. I surely will. I'm going to keep you laughing. Okay, so this is a good one. Number 1, use dry or dehumidify feature on your air condition. For most of us, it's the setting with the water drop. This setting uses less energy. Not only will it save you money on your bill, but it'll cool your space, I promise. So in the States, that don't exist. See what I'm saying? The difference is crazy. In the States, we have like cooling and fan. Most of us have the cool and the fan. The fan is from outside. Excuse me. So whatever's happening out there is happening in there inside. And then the cool is actually the unit. Here we have a dehumidifier setting. And I wish I would have known this at the Moldy House. Crazy. I'm glad y'all learning from my mistakes and my info. So you would use the dehumidifier setting instead of the AC setting, which is like a snow flake. It looks like a snowflake. Some of these remote controls, because you can't reach it and turn it on, it don't have no button. You have to have a remote. Okay? Some of them are Spanish. And you like, well, which one is You be looking for it's like at McDonald's. Can you give me the picture? Because I need to see. So it's good. Take a picture of it and do it in the translator too, and it'll put the names. Okay. So you find that drop mode is what you're looking for, and click that till that drop comes up. And you can use that to cool yourself instead of the AC in the daytime. Another thing that Ambiola said we think of for this list is use your timer or other smart features on your phone. So time it to be like 30 minutes to cool your space, or time it for an hour. I don't think 20 minutes is going to get it. An hour get it. So she said, much like Central, you can set it to turn on and off at certain times or features. So learn your remote to maintain a certain temperature in your room. So, and then you can switch it to, and it also has a fan, but I don't suggest that. Once the temp hits the back, what is it? Fan on or off once a temp is hit and back. Oh, okay. So she's like, toggle it. She's like, turn the AC on and then turn it to the teardrop, the dehumidifier, or to fan. I don't know about that because you're pulling that heat from inside. And then she's like, when it gets warm again, switch it back and rise the temperature back up. Okay. My personal opinion is, and I think y'all notice in the States when you raise the temperature and drop it, it affects your bill. But obviously it's not like this here. So we try to maintain a certain degree. Like, you know how mama be. It's on 72. Leave it there unless you're going to pay the... Didn't I tell you not to... You know how to do. You can't touch that. They be having them locked up with the key. You will not move that button. I was laughing with my girlfriend today about it. You ain't getting to change that temperature. So this is new. See how we learning new stuff? That you can actually toggle the temperature once it hits a certain degree. Take it over to the fan. Don't suggest it. Take it over to dehumidifier, which I do, and then it starts to warm up, and then you toggle it back onto the air. Okay, we all know this. If y'all don't know, you got to lock it down. If Al, Janae, and Kenny watching, what's up, dog? They call this the cave. Because I turn this air on at night. I keep it on from about 8, 9, 10, depending on how hot I am. Or when I go to sleep, my bedtime is 8:30. I'm up at 5:30, so I'm running it. And do you know my room, if I keep my door closed, I don't open no windows. I have gotten blackout curtains, not curtains, the paper blinds from Home Depot. Merida ain't no joke. The only difference between Merida and Arizona is in the right without the humidity. Yes, that's a good comparison. Arizona, what they call it, the Soup Bowl, what they got a name, it be hot. It's that type of intensity. It's that type of, but with the humidity. That's a good example. So they sell them cheap in Home Depot, the paper blackout curtains. They cost like $7, $5. I got a couple of those and I put them up, and it helped because the heat comes through the window like a bad, woo Lord, that you can feel the heat permeate off of the windows. So seal it up. You got to seal that. These are things you can do to seal your window on the low. We get ready to rig it up. Tin foil. Get the Reynolds wrap and tape it up with water. Get your Reynolds wrap, and I'll do a video to show y'all. I'm going to do it short. And put that water on that tin foil and put it right on the window. Crossways. Get the big heavy duty industrial. And it won't hurt the window. You're not using number water. And do like that and make some panels. Speaking of solar panels, homemade, you know how we do. We will find a way. Come on, somebody. Put them joints up. It's going to be dark, but it's going to be cool, because darkness is cool, brightness is hot. We learned that in 2nd grade. We're going to utilize some of this chemistry class, scientific. Look, put that thing on tinfoil. That's your friend. You're going to have to get used to it being a little dark. Turn on your little lamp and rock it out. Do whatever you got to do. Or leave and go to the mall or the movies or something. Hottest part of the day between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Right up in there, Taki chips. It ain't no joke. I ain't got my air on right now, and I'm about to pass out. So I'm gonna be right back. I got to get this air popping, y'all. I usually have a fan on, but I gotta do it. It's too hot, and it's 7:42. I'm late. So this is your handy dandy remote control. Y'all see the moke, as they say. See the moke. So this is let's show it. Here you go. That's your moke. And they be faded out. This one is in English, so I'm lucky. There's the mode button I was talking about. And you hit that puppy and change it over to dehumidifier or the fan. Now, we are still in the season where it's cool at night. So the house cools off. The house will cool off. In the living room and all of that. Keep it open at night. In the morning, shut it down. Shut all the windows. You can't open them. You'll melt. You're going to wake up in a puddle of you. You just smell wicked witch type stuff. Don't do it. Don't do it. Love yourself more. Okay, then that's number 3. Close room doors. Keep doors in rooms you are not in. So even if you're in a living room, close the bedroom doors. If you're in the bedroom, close the whatever. If it's a door, close it. Okay? So the room you're in cools faster. So Mama J stay in her room. I stay in my room. We wave, call each other. Hey girl, you good? You thirsty? We not coming out. So they named it the cave. And that's what I'm in the daytime. I'm not doing this, y'all. It'd be too hot. And I'm trying to stay in Merida. I'm not letting the heat leave, So that's why we coming up ways to do it. Close your blinds. That's what I'm talking about. The Reynolds wrap, the 10-4. Come on, somebody. Let's see. I was in Merida last September with the drip drops from all of my offices and the mosquitoes. It felt like NOLA. Right? Yes, fall paper. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Transition to take. What did he say? I missed it. I'm mad. I missed it. Anyway, okay, so your 10-4 paper, close your blinds. That'll help cool it and reduce. Let's see what she says. And it'll reduce the need for constant air conditioning. If you do not have sunshades, consider installing them or curtains. Curtains are good, and my nose ring, y'all. Curtains are good. Curtains and blinds and 10-4 and the shade, all of it. Take the window out during the summertime. Just remove it. What we doing? I need sunshine too. I hear somebody thinking, I need sunshine. You are free to go out in it anytime you want to. It's out there for you. If you want it, it wants you. Go get it. And get this 116 crispy eyebrows with it. It's going to pop off. Keep essential oil on a cotton ball. At least to smell it. Right. Yeah, the humidifier. So let's move on. Clean the filters in your air conditioner. Very, very true. Not only is this helpful in maintaining the air conditioning quality in your home, but also it also increases or improves the efficiency of your unit. So somebody told me that I was talking to an architect when they came over there to look at the mold, and he was like, he said the air condition saved you in your room, else you might have had died. And I was like, okay, I'm paying attention. And he was like, I'm going to tell you what happened. I was like, what happened? He said it was a family. They didn't clean the air conditioning. They didn't clean it all year from the summer before. They ain't cleaned nothing. And every year you have to have a service. Even in the States, they come over and change your filter and do all that stuff. Well, they decided not to do it. And guess what? All of them died. The mama, the daddy, the kid, all of them, because the toxins came out. And this for real. This is not Georgia. This is not DC. It ain't Chicago. It ain't. I was like, they got air conditioned. They got killed by the air conditioner, murderized. He was like, yeah, that's how serious it is. You got to get them puppies clean. So everywhere you go, make sure your AC, your air conditioning. So when I was in Emiliano, they did it the first time. They were like, if anything goes wrong in the contract, I would have to pay for it, but nothing went wrong. Okay. So ceiling fans. Yes, I have a ceiling fan. I got one right up here. We got 5 in a 2-bedroom. We got 5. That's my dream catcher. And this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. And here we got 5. We got one in the kitchen, one in the dining room, one in the living room. I'm sorry, in the kitchen. Kitchen, dining room, living room, both bedrooms. So we got 5. It's essential. But I'm going to tell you something. I've investigated ceiling fans. Because I'm like, I'm still hot. Y'all, I went and got me some press-ons for the car. They won't be here next time, don't worry. I was like, I'm hot. And I'm not fit no. And I found out that the ceiling fan just moves the air like a wind chill, like the windmill. It don't cool nothing. So what you need to have is what I have back there, a side fan. A side fan will save your life. It really will. It will. You need side fan. You got to have it. This ceiling fan is a joke. And they get dirty bad. And somebody got to get up there and clean it. And I don't want it to be me. I don't. So you got to pay somebody to come do it. Right. Yes, the blackout curtains is what you want with the black vinyl back. They sell them right here in Merida at the Bodega Herrera. Or the Bodega Herrera. And they also sell them at Walmart. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And you get them and you put them up and you put the foil paper. You put it all up. Put it up. Okay. This is, so now we move and we got to clean the filters and we got everything to put up. Now we get ready to go another further and go in how to reduce your electric bill. So, and I do this. I keep all my stuff unplugged. The only thing plugged up is the refrigerator. The microwave is unplugged, and a lot of us do this in the States. The microwave is unplugged. The air fryer is unplugged. The toaster oven is unplugged. The washing machine is unplugged. Unplug it because it's clocking. Any chargers that you're using, unplug them. If you like me, I have several chargers. One in the living room, one in the kitchen, one on this side of the bed, one on the other side of the bed. Unplug them. If you ain't using them, unplug them. You got your laptop, shut it down, unplug it. If you got it on, let that be. I have to keep my laptop. That's my life. So that's the only thing that's plugged up, and the refrigerator. I have also get a power strip. That way you can turn off everything and unplug that even after you turn it off. Very important. We're living in a different place, y'all. A different world, right? We all know because our mama would knock our head off to turn the lights off when we leave the room. What is you doing? You ain't even in there. Why you got the light on? You be like, so I can see. Oh, but turn it out, okay? Daylight hours. So one thing we have here, that's why I said you want to turn that AC on in the evening because it's a different rate. In the daytime, CFE has the highest rate. In the evening, the rate drops because the sun goes down. I don't even know the reasoning, but I'm happy. You wash it when you wash your clothes. Wash your clothes at night or early in the morning before 7 a.m. because you're still in that low CFE price. And this year, because I posted it on my channel, they raised the fee per wattage. Okay, cool showers. Yes, ma'am. Take them cold showers. It's going to save your life. So use your washer and dryer during the cooler hours, early in the morning, late at night. And that will also help you while you're washing and the power go off in the middle of the wash and it's sitting in the water. Right? Because mostly we use, I don't know who got dryers, it's too hot. Some people do. But we use clotheslines here. Oh, it's very 1978. It's 1978. I'm looking for a Maverick at any moment. So we use the line, hang your clothes on the line. They dry faster than the dryer. You go in the house and get you something, or you go get you some juice and come out and that joint is dry. And it's fresh and you get the wind and all of that. So do it at night. Talk about portable carbon. Right. Okay. So I'm glad you said that, Lenora, because we don't have smoke detectors. Ta-da! We ain't got none. It ain't none. You ain't gonna see them. Not even the hotel. You be looking, because everything is built out of concrete here, so there's no wood to burn. There's no stucco. There's none of that. It's all concrete. And if you want to hold a lighter up to the concrete, you're gonna see it get dark. Yeah, you're going to need some nitrate or something to take that out. So, they don't have smoke detectors. I do, but you can buy one right at Walmart, and a carbon monoxide detector. You can get you one of those too. So, know that. Put it on your list. If you need, let me plug in my phone. If you need have to have it, feel free to get you a smoke detector. But if you're going in the house and you be like, ain't no smoke detectors, they'll be like, see. So there you go with that. Sorry about being in y'all ear with that. Okay. So portable chargers, what we talked about before. Now here's number one. Buy a portable generator. Affordability, capacity, and type of range greatly. Type range. They are available online, and stores are welcome for us to share their recommendations. Please also do your own research. So she didn't know as much as we learned tonight. We know more than she know right now, because we know that the solar panels need a battery, and the generator, right? If y'all go back up in the chat for people who coming in or missed it, and look at all the information. I'm gonna capture it. I'm gonna get it. And I'm gonna post it, so we'll do it. And it's also on my Facebook page. Go there and do that too. Join it too. So portable chargers. That's what I have. So if I need, y'all, every time the lights go out, I have 40%. I'll be having 28, 19. I be meaning to charge it, and that's what I'm saying to catch you up. The other day I was having me a good time. I was eating some chicken wings. I had me some. I thank y'all for bringing me hot sauce. I appreciate it. Had me some Texas Pete. I was getting it. And what happened? What? I was like, where's the chicken? I couldn't even find it. Y'all got to be ready. That's all I'm saying. Is be ready. Right? Keep you some candles. I went and bought me a candle today. I got me a candle. I'm burning it, but I have more candles. They're very cheap at the Bodega Herrera. There go the name right there, Herrera, which is owned by Walmart. So it's like the Food Lion of Walmart's, right? The Giant of Walmart, the Kroger of Walmart. So that's where you want to go get all your stuff. Keep a bag of ice for Lenora. I believe she said that. Keep a bag of ice in the freezer, and this will help maintain the temp of your freezer goods during the power loss. Keep water bottles in your freezer, and that'll also give you some cold water to drink as they melt. I don't know what she's saying. Okay, keep gel ice packs frozen. Remember to wrap them in washcloths. To maintain the temp of your freezer. More freezer tips. Wrap ice packs and towels. Do not put them directly on your skin to keep you cool. So we not only keeping the freezer cool, we keeping our bodies cool. So you can use them for yourself too. Keep an extra few gallons of water around for the toilet. So here's the thing. You on a water pump, so even if you lose the electricity, you lose your toilet, the ability to flush it. So you're gonna need you some water to flush, because the pump is not working. I'm trying to take me a shower. Boom, gone. There we go. But it was some reserve in the what you call it, in the water thing. So keep it, so that was this, in case your water pump goes out as well, for your shower and your water pump. And I think she covered, this was a good list. Thank you, Tanya. This was a really good list. Right, and it's on my Facebook page. I will post it in the community tab. If you want it personally, email me at tianiki@tianiki.com or Tia Niki in Merida at gmail.com, and I'll send it to you. I'll send it right over. I got to write it out anyway with all the new stuff that we found out. The carbon monoxide, right. Things that you should know. But I'm going to tell y'all something. As turkey chip, hot sauce, jalapeno pepper hot it is here, they're not getting rid of me that easily. No. Between the list, yep. Right. Between Cortez and y'all are like beset. Candles, yeah, my girlfriend, shout out to Leisha, she has a lantern. Make it happen, Captain. Look, y'all in the United States, y'all are survivors. Y'all live in a third world country. I'm sorry. But it's the truth. Somebody was telling me that the kids are printing guns and using them and they only 14 years old. I said, no ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. Because the longer you're here, the more disassociation you have with the state. So I don't look at the news. I don't know what killing happened today, because I'm sure y'all got one happening every day still. I don't know what happened with this, and then I don't want to know. That's why I don't be looking at the news. But every now and again, portable neck fan. I got one of them. I got one of these. I got the electric fan. All of it. Get it popping. But remember to charge them, because without charging them, they're going to be looking cute. So remember to plug them up, charge them, keep them charged. Keep your solar panel solar powered. Charge it up. This is the time to do it, just to have it. And I hope this has helped y'all. I really do. I've learned a lot about this. And like I said, I'm in this third world country. Yeah, y'all be having a lot of violence popping. I be telling people I live in a country that is not at war with anyone. Ain't no troops. We ain't out in nobody's land trying to colonize. We ain't doing it. We ain't out there, y'all. But I know who is. And I think y'all know too. And it's got money for the war but can't feed the poor. That type thing. Y'all heard Tupac. Y'all know what it is. So I'm going to let y'all go for tonight. If you have any questions, let's see. Great information. Oh, thank you, Tanny. I've luckily only lost power once in 3 minutes in Colonia Maya. So for those of you who taking notes, write down Colonia Maya, Monte Cristo, or the Montes, for places that you may want to have an Airbnb. Places if you come in the hotter months, the rainy season, because the thing about it, the rainy season is the cheap tickets. That's when you fly into Merida for round trip for $400. And then in January, $1,400. So you might get a little wet. It might lose a little power. But with all of these instructions and your handy dandy flashlight, your stuff charged up, you are more than welcome, Tanya. You are good. So like I said, if y'all have any questions, you want to know anything, I will send out a list of places. If you live in a certain area and your lights are good, let me know. I don't advise Jaburna. When you get closer to Central, and then there's so many different colonials that it could be the difference from across the street. I was in Los Americas 2 and I had power, and I knew people in Los Americas 1 that didn't, and it's just about 5 minutes away. So you really can't tell. It's just good to have all this stuff. It's better to have it. Richard Pryor, 1975 car wash. It's better to have it than I need it than I have it. How about that? So yeah, flashlight over the bottle. That'll give you some light if you're trying to find the flashlight. So keep dropping them in the comment section. I'm going to keep a record of it. I'm going to hook it up. Y'all going to be all right, because it's a reality of living in Merida. Y'all want to come here? I'm trying to give you the truth. Don't be like, why Tia Niki ain't saying nothing about the lights? I'm letting you know right now. It's the lights. It's the lights, honey. And they are guaranteed. I went all day the other day. They didn't go out 9 p.m. Boop. That's the night I was in the chicken wing. It's weekend. Friday. I'm up a little later on the weekends. I was chill. Ready to chill. Had me a Strombo. I was ready, y'all. I was ready. But the lights was like, no. But the good thing is it was late. I was on my way to bed anyway. So it's all good. But this can happen early in the morning. And even though it was at night, your AC stopped working. You're like, well, it's dark. I'm not going nowhere. But that AC stopped working, right? So things you should know. You have one friend with solar. We gonna go to Cortez's house once he get the generator. We coming. Cortez roll out the thing, the room, get the room ready. Cause we all coming over there with the solar power. Keep warm when the lights go out so that you get this backup battery or whatever you get in the generator. We coming. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a good weekend. If you have any questions, remember the Chitsanista is coming up. Get your tickets for that. Because I'm going to be closing that in a minute. It's going to be over. I'm almost at full capacity. Then, if you're here, go get some chicken wings. These are the best chicken wings. You get 10% off. Of course, you can stay at Ibis. I be telling y'all going to learn to listen to Tia Niki. The last 5 clients I had that came here all ended up at Ibis after trying to get a Airbnb. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. But I'm going to tell you what you do. Rent Ibis and get it for one night. So when you get off the plane, you can go to the hotel that's inside the mall, get you something to eat, go upstairs and get in that plush bed, turn that AC on, and you ain't got to worry about it. If the lights go out, you ain't got to worry about it. Get you a good night's sleep. The window is soundproof. You can't hear nothing. And then the next day, see about the Airbnb. And then what that gives you the opportunity to do is go see it instead of booking it on Airbnb.com. Go get the 10% off and stay there one night. If you come in the warm months, $50. She paid like $70 or something, which you would pay for an Airbnb anyway. And then physically look at the Airbnb and have the opportunity to say no instead of having to call them and get a refund and call the host. It's too much. I'm just advising the last 5 people, they done the same thing, had to go there and they ended up at Ibis. Anyway, go there first and then look for your Airbnb. Okay? And if you need help, yes, the hotel is pet friendly. Merida is pet friendly. If you ain't got, I got to get me a dog, y'all, because everybody else got I need one. I'm going to tell y'all the breeds, too, that you can get here. I didn't know it was different Mexican breeds. It's only like 2. But get you one because they know Spanish, so you got to get a puppy. Else you're going to have to speak Spanish. You got to, aquí, you come here, they won't come. Oh, aquí, then they come. So you remember you're in a different place. So yes, they are solar paneled. Yes, the hotels are pet friendly. Yes, they have electricity whenever the lights go out. They have limited availability when the lights go out. So yeah, do that, Lenora. I suggest everybody for one night get this 10% off. I did this for y'all. I don't get nothing from it. It's because I love you and I want you to leave. So go there and do that. And do it for a couple of nights. It's the same price as the Airbnb. Do it for a couple of nights and then look at the place. Then you can choose the Airbnb you want. I wish I could go for you and look at it, but only the person that's renting it can go look at the and you can walk right out the door and say no thank you, or you can find one and get it right away and move that day. I'll help you move. I will help you. First time I came to Merida, I listened to Tia Niki and I was set. It was only my own. It was only my second trip that I went to an Airbnb. But Tonya, you do good. But that was after a lot of research on my own. It was great both times. Thank you, Tanya. You know what I'm saying? So it'll just save you a lot of headache, a lot of money sitting on the phone with the Airbnb people trying to get another Airbnb or a refund. It's stressful. Y'all seen the video with the girl hollering in the background and I had to go get the phone to talk to the people. She's stressed out and it was pretty bad. The mattress was horrible. The walls were dirty. And you can't see that in the picture. They said they had a 50-inch television. It's supposed to look like this behind me. It was 32. It was this big. So it was everything wrong. And then every time she called back, she got a new agent. And that's what frustrated her because she had to tell the story all over again. So listen to me, listen to Tonye, get you your hotel, and then bounce, find your Airbnb where you want, how you like. It'll make it seamless and beautiful. And guess what? I will help you every step of the way. I'm always here for y'all. So I'm gone. Have a good night. Have a good week. I'll see y'all next Sunday. I'm starting to release information throughout the week. So you'll probably see a couple of videos come out during the week. You're going to Chichen Itza. Come on. I got the bus. We going at nighttime when it's nice and cool. It's in June, not July. We going to eat. We going to have a good time and take a break from the U.S. BS. Permanently, temporary, get it in where you can fit it in. All right. I love y'all. I love y'all. Have a good night. And let me know if you need anything. All right.